So, does anybody want to guess what emulator sucks hard? Like, so hard that not even light can escape its gravity? This ZSNES emulator, I hate it. I've always hated it. It is terrible. It doesn't have a normal window, so it's weird and just kind of inserted in your screen. That's an aesthetic issue. I don't care about that. It controls your freaking mouse. You cannot, while the ZSNES is up, mouse outside of the screen with any sort of ease. You have to fiddle with it and struggle against it. It is a fight, a contest of wills in order to use your mouse outside of ZSNES, which makes recording hell on earth. You have no idea the trouble I've went to just now to get the game to pause and then to go over and click record on my audio recorder. Oh my gosh. I feel like punching ZSNES right now. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'm going to try and save the game and load it back into SNES 9X, because SNES 9X knows who the boss is. That's me. I'm the boss. You are the crappy little emulator on my computer, and you need to not take control of my mouse. It's my mouse. I know where I want it to go. Not you. I hate you. You suck. Everybody should send me $1 so that I can fly to the ZSNES creator's house and punch him in the face. Oh, I hate him so much. Alright, so here we go. Keep in mind I don't have, I can do Eldrick Star's voice right now, but I don't know what voice I want to use for anybody else. Well, I know what voice I want to use, it's just not very good at all. Welcome once more to the cutscene that breaks the game. And you'll see why in just a sec when I hit the button, because of all the fancy graphics. Eldrick Star, a voice calls out to you.
Whoa, you're all like shimmery. That was so worth using this shitty emulator.
We're like the Dragon Lords. You possess the Gardrack, and thus you must be the chosen. We are at your service.
Whoa, look, my necklace materialized. Ah, my eyes! Why would you do that? Ow, again! As if I was not blind enough the first time.
But the Great War split us, and only we 4 remain here. We fear you must have the help of all 8 lords to defeat Giza. He's a total bunch. When you have the blessing of all 8 of us, the Gardrack is formed.
I already had the Gardrack, dude. I was like totally wearing it this entire time.
The other 4 Dragon Lords can be found at the Sectra Temple in the swamp. You said sex. I did not. The map in the next room will show you the location of that place. After you get the map, return here. We wish to speak further with you. Everybody who's unhappy with my voice acting for the 4 Dragon Lords, you know what I have to say? I'm using ZSNES. I hate ZSNES. Or, yeah, ZSNES, I think is what it's called. Yeah, ZSNES. I hate it. It's a terrible emulator. I'm gonna harp on it all episode long.
I got the Sectra map. It will lead me to hidden Sectra.
Yeah, so when you come in here, the game's like, there's more cutscene.
No, let me out. I don't want to talk to the poorly voiced dragon things. Man, this sucks.
Eldrick Star, a voice calls to you. We're gonna repeat our cool cutscene, because it was like cool.
Ah, my eyes! Why will you guys not get it through your head? Give me a warning! I want to close my eyes.
Again, the 4 Dragon Lords appear before you, and we were too lazy to spell out 4. If you go to Orsort in the northeast swamp, you may find the way to enter Sectra Temple. You said Sectra again. Hurry now, time is short. Okay, let me go.
Ow! Through my eyelids it burns!
And they're cool. Rather than actually have to play all the way back through the temple, they just teleport you out. Isn't that awesome? Okay, now the rest of this episode will be backtracking, which will give me plenty of time to harp on how much ZSNES sucks. Mostly, I'm gonna say 90% of what I'm gonna complain about is the fact that 1, it doesn't have a window, and 2, it screws up with your mouse. Who gave you permission to screw with my mouse? Who said you could put that crappy little orange mouse icon, this one, on the screen, And now if I mean right now you can't see it because your view stops at the end of the window. But every time I try to mouse out, the mouse does not appear. So the mouse just stops. Now I can swing around. Ooh, that almost broke it. I swing around and now I'm going until I hit back over there and then move over, it won't redo. I don't know. I hate it. It's terrible. It sucks. Pisses me off. What are we going to do next? Okay, this is quicksand, and let's go follow the road that goes straight east. No, I wanted to go back in there. Let's take a look at the Sectra map real quick. Up here. There's the Sectra temple where the other 4 Dragon Lords are. And now I can't put my mouse in the screen to point out this temple down here is, not temple, but that little thing is Mirage. See all these limitations, these technical limitations, these pointless, unnecessary limitations ZSNES has put in between you and me and this entertaining LP? I hate it so much. I'm going to get rid of it as soon as I can. The only reason people use it is this. What was that, you might ask? Ow, give me my sword back. That was the turbo button that turns the... it was fast forward. And then, of course, there's rewind. And that's the only reason people care about ZSNES, is because of the easy fast forward and rewind. But you know what I say? It's not worth it. ZSNES sucks. And being able to fast forward and rewind, especially because that's how fast it goes. I'm pretty sure there's a setting where you can make it go a little bit slower. Where am I going now? Yes. Yes! So now I just want to keep following the road. We're heading all the way back to Huja because our friend, the merchant, is hiding out there. And we have enough jade, to purchase his next upgrade, which costs, I believe, 600 some, 700 some jade. We've got almost 800, so we're really good. Alright, where's the transition point? Yep, right there. Desert, grassland. Desert, grassland. And get some more hit points, and then I'm probably, well, I shouldn't say probably, I might go grind a while for jade, because we're going to be passing by Kazdra. It's so easy to get between Kazdra and Huja, and Kazdra is the next place where he shows up. I'm not on that map. Perfect. But pretty soon I will be. Right? Am I on the map now? No, not yet. Oh well, we'll just keep heading west until we show up on the map. I want to go back to Huja, and so I have to go through... Okay, now I'm definitely on the map. Good. Just head straight west and then take that road. Gotcha. Straight west and then take the road that we hit. The road less traveled, apparently, because I'm the only one there. And this is the right direction. Yes, it is. Sweet. So I might grind for some jade, and then since we'll be right at Huja, we can teleport straight over to Kazdra and buy the next upgrade, and then Kazdra happens to be right by the swamp. See? Here's Kazdra. Ah! Wrong button again. That's my fault, though. I can't blame that on ZSNES. Except that I totally can. And then and again, gotta do this so I can use the mouse. Over here is the pathway that leads right over to Kazdra around the corner. Oh, how do you suck? Let me count the ways. ZSNES. Piss me off. So, then we'll have 2 hit point upgrades, and then we'll head into the swamp, which is one of my favorite areas because it's all dark and black and gray and evil music. Kind of like the... I think it's my favorite music. I probably mentioned it on an earlier episode. In fact, I'm 100% sure I did, where I talked about how... welcome back to Nogales. Sort of perfectly late 70s, early 80s sci-fi music. Very Doctor Who-ish. Wow, these guys are so not worth fighting. 23 experience? I can spit that much, and I just went up the wrong way. Go, well, you know what? I got time to waste. Who cares? Let's go up at the top. I'm not going to take the shortcut. I'm going to climb all the way over. You know why?
Cause I am a badass. I don't need your stinking shortcut.
I can, oh, maybe I do need your stinking shortcut. Oh, never mind. No, I don't. Those huge boulders falling down the mountain, I don't know how much damage they would do to our level 27 Eldritch Star. And because of the grinding that I did while going back through the temple, because I had to leave the temple, save the game, transfer the game to this emulator, and then head all the way back through the temple, we're now almost level 28, so we're finally ahead of the game when it comes to leveling, rather than constantly being behind and dying. Alright, so here's the end of Nogales. We'll start the next episode in Huja. And now I can't find my mouse. Bye-bye.